Drop that there. Do this and that. Cool. So when the trader opens, I'll go and poke my nose in. Good to see everything lit up again, finally. I just have to make sure that I don't go away for so long this time, since apparently that's what matters to my generators. Yeah. The fact that they can completely disappear makes me wonder if that's a new change or not. Because if it is, then cars are way more important than they should be. Or I theoretically should be turning this shit off when I leave. Like, turn it off. And thus turn off. So now I should have no power in there. I should be able to turn that back on when I come back on. Maybe that's what it is. You just have to turn your generator off when you leave. Hopefully this guy won't take too long to open up soon. Whee. Yeah, so this fortress is my place. Built from the ground up. And most of it is either concrete or actually steel. I'm working on the outside still. Not all of it is steel, but some of it is. And those are friendly cars. Neighboring vehicles. Alright. Yeah. I actually never, like, walk away and just look at it from, like, a bit of a distance and stuff. Shit. Yeah, calm down, mate. Well, I'll probably be going back up to that snow area soon. Going to the next bunch of houses.
Oh, I'll do business with you long you're not a thief.
I'm currently mugging you right now. Not really mugging, I'm just kind of stealing shit from behind you. Do you have books? You have books, just not good books. You have solar bits. These can sell.
That's enough chit-chat for me today.
Well, too bad. I'm not done. Go.
If there's nothing else, you best be on your way.
What have you got? Nothing important. I hear zombies banging on walls out here. Go say hello. Where are you? Oh, there's two of yous. You know, it's funny, because I've been moving around so much, I rarely ever see, like, walking hordes. This place will probably have some stuff as well. I haven't been in my home base for, like, a little while, so might have refreshed. No, some of those graves will have stuff. Still ready to go. Where? Did you just break everything and fall down just then? Jesus. Right, don't need that. Basically don't need all of this. I was lucky. One shot. Yeah, I know. I thought I'd visit. See if there's any good books. Oh, that's right, I wasn't crouched down. I was like expecting him to die in that one shot. Alright, all you guys, come on. At least he's slow enough for this. There we go. Oh, man. I'm yawning like crazy tonight. I'm a lot more tired than I really thought I was. Like I said, I'm still trying to catch up from, like, last week. Trying to get enough rest. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll drop off this shit back home. And then I guess I'll travel back up to snow. Or snow area. Although by the look of it, I might actually take some food with me. food and drink since that's not lasting nearly as long anymore. Also, in case you missed it, Grim, I think what they've done is they've changed that the batteries and engines now disappear if you let them completely run out. So I ended up turning off my generator and stuff in here. It doesn't really matter too much during the day because I can kind of light it up myself. I realistically don't need light, but yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's very frustrating because I came back and everything was off and all my batteries and all my engines were gone, which is why I've been making a point of just taking home a few. But yeah, I also have a good supply of grenades and stuff like that, and pipe bombs and all this goodies. Because what I intend to do, I did shut that right. Cool. I swear I spend more time coming out back here than I do going out the front. So yeah, what I intend to probably do is to put explosives on every one of these pillars. And probably, honestly, central pillars would probably take it down the most, but I don't remember if these are steel or if these are actually concrete because I painted so much in this place. And I doubt I would have left it looking like steel if I had built it. But yeah, I can't wait to take this down because I'll probably take it down like these bottom pillars here, something like this. I'm pretty sure that's 1, 2. So if I got rid of even that, it'd be enough to do it. I think. If he's dropped anything off in here, have they? No. Sweet. I think I'm ready to go back again. I should have kept a bit more ammo and reloaded on all my guns before dumping it off, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that's exactly it though. You don't necessarily need lights in your base, but you need engines and batteries for a lot of other stuff. And the thing is, because cars aren't, cars are finite in this game, so it's not like you can just get more. Although, when I did go into Crack-a-Book, it had fully replenished all of the books. Even the ones on the ground that usually disappear when you pick them up and read them. So, maybe whole cities are replenishing entirely, unless you have a land claim. Maybe. It would be interesting if that was the case. So where am I going to be going? That way. Yeah, I'll probably take off from this way. Back here. Alright. Oh god, I've got it on that stupid click. Please stop wiggling around and just... I've got it set to my mouse some fucking how. And because of that, I'm not moving my mouse at all. And she's getting 0 traction. Hold up. If you're going to do that... Whoa. Whoa, what was that turn circle? Hello, they do not have turn circles like that. Yeah, it's still going off the mouse. Don't hit it. Okay. Let's try that again. Whoa. That turn circle time is so much faster. Hey, Blessed. Welcome in. I can hear a zombie. Look at them down there. Oh, man. I am on a quest to find a book that quite possibly does not exist on my map, apparently, since I've, searched everywhere. And I just kind of learnt a few things. They're upgrading this game slowly. Well, I didn't think they were upgrading it until Alpha 21, but they've been slowly bringing in new bits and pieces of the next Alpha edition before I'm kind of ready for it. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you've been in since I changed my avatar, have you? I can't remember. Oh, it's so funny, this heater. I don't know how it's retaining the heat in this room so much better than it did the last few days, but I don't have my jumper. It's on one bar, and my hands are sweating. They shouldn't be. And yet earlier tonight it was so fucking cold. I'm getting around in a jumper, and I'm oh, I'm definitely gonna need the heater tonight. Oh, by the way, Blessed. I added in a whole heap of new stuff to explore. channel points. I added more of them. I made more sound things, made more emotes. Well, not emotes. I'll be drawing more emotes and all the things. Low. It's kind of the wrong game for it, Grim. I feel like there was at least you missed it. There was one good Willaloo that happened during Age of Empires right at the start of the match. It gave me a spook, and I wasn't expecting it. I'm like, there's no way people have got priests yet. Like, we only just started building shit. And then I realized, and I'm like, oh my god. Because I managed to get 2 games in a row back to back. So I had enough time to go from, like, I'm playing high-end late game, and then I'm starting again. You know, when you're kind of, like, used to expecting to hear the Willaloos. So, yeah. But that's Age of Empires for you. Next week I won't be playing Age of Empires. I'll be drawing. I've got to find a really good picture of a prawn, so I can have a prawn emote. Because for obvious reasons that I keep prawning. So, but yeah, you missed it, Grim. It wasn't clipped or anything, but it happened probably 2-3 hours in. I'd say probably between 2 and 3 hours into playing it. I knew it would happen eventually. Need a picture? Nah, just look in the mirror. Shut up. Now I want to get a prawn on just like the right angle and like curvature, because like a lot of pictures of prawns are either like fully like straightened out or they're completely like circular, and I kind of want it on like a semicircular, semi-turned towards me kind of direction, so that I can kind of like customize it a little bit more. God. Like, getting there fast enough, but it's taking forever. Once I get there, though, I've gone down, what, 3 rows now of this city, and I'll be going back up. And since all the cracker books seem to have replenished, they'll work out pretty well. I'm pretty sure there's another couple of cracker books in this town. I swear, though, as soon as I find this fucking book, my base, decimated. And now I'm over the, what you call it? Wastelands. Oh, I forgot to take her food. Fuck it. I just realized, I'm like, oh, it's probably a good thing that, like, she's got all of her perks and stuff, because I don't really need to carry food, which I never do. And then I'm like, oh, that's right, I have to carry food because they changed all the perks to be, like, mostly ineffective. So now I'm all the way out here. I'm not turning around. I don't give a shit how far back my base is. I'm not turning around for food. I'll just loot a couple of fridges and or like, you know, cafes or whatever and see how I go with food. This is the only bad thing about when you get your character up to really high perks and you just don't have any need to, you know, fuck around with it anymore to take all the normal stuff. Also, blessed if you're still around, earlier Grim redeemed Lav, so I got to change my avatars, change into one of the other outfits so far. It was great. What's it? Need blonde hair change for these moments? You know, the funny thing is the only other alternative that she would get would be blonde hair. Because chronologically, I've had, well, apart from the fact I've had like all different colors and stuff, but it's like mostly brown or mostly purple, and I've had mostly blonde. So they're the 3. Only problem is I'd need to find a photo that has the right shade of blonde of, you know, that I want to use. Because the funny thing is the purple is literally the exact purple my hair has been. This is also the exact brown. Yeah, so my character, my avatar, she's got about 4, I think 3 outfits and a dress and a different hair color. And on top of that, the hair color also goes with the other outfits as well. So they're all in my channel points and stuff you guys can save up for and just try out and whatever. So she had a different color on earlier. She had Lav activated. So this is her base. This is a base standard look. And yeah, you can see it in the past broadcast later, in about probably an hour and a half's time, or about an hour's time. Sorry, I'm not looking at the right time. You can have a look then and scroll through the past broadcast to see what Lav looks like if you want. Give me this. All right. Yeah, Map's what I want. Okay, so I've got to go into this place, and then I'm now going all the way back up. I've already done Carl's Corns, and I did that, so I'll be going up to here. There isn't a Grim outfit. I only have so much that I can possibly customize her at any given time because my, what do you call it? The program that I use to move her and change her outfits and all that stuff around is very, very light. And it even struggles with some of the basic stuff. But I'm only a small streamer, so it's not like I have, you know, the best of the best. One day I will. One day I'll have better shit. I'll invest in a better program and stuff. And what I want to do is I want to have like more expressions and stuff for her as well, because that would be something I'd enjoy having. But yeah, it's not the right shield. If I had something like Grim, like not so much for like you Grim, but like if I had like a Grim outfit, as in like say the term like Grim Reaper or something, I would probably go with like maybe some black and green. Oh, not exit. Black and green, and probably like more, I don't know, more dangerous kind of like motifs on her. Whoa, shit! I didn't mean to fall down. Hi. This place is basically fucking nothing. Jesus. It was like what, one box all the way up the top? Was that the top? I think so. This Grim cosplay. I don't know, if I was doing Grim cosplay, like I pretty much think of there's two things I think of is like when he plays 7 Days, he plays in like a lot of red, and or in DMZ he plays in like some black and golds and stuff like that. So that's what I'd probably be looking at. Probably some like skull kind of war paint looking stuff. It'd be pretty fucking mad. Like, don't get me wrong, I can, like, if it's a still image, if I don't have to go like too mental with like movement and stuff, I can do some pretty fucking detailed shit. And like golds and silvers and shit. I've got some pretty nice old artwork and stuff like that, but I just, you know, it's old artwork, so I don't want to show it and stuff. Put a face on a coffee mug. You know what that just made me think of, right? Is, you know how you're like, when you lose a kid or a person in a small town, they put it on a, on milk cartons and shit? You'd never put Grim on a milk carton. You'd always put him on a coffee mug. Because how else are you gonna fucking find him? Like, there is no possible other way of finding Grim without him being on a mug. I'm glad you like the concept, Grim. Just don't go missing anytime soon, okay? Not cool with that. Let's see if I can get some food. That reminds me, there should be another drop in this area. So I already marked one up. So where is the new one? I reckon it's probably taken it all the way back to where my home was. I thought I saw it for a second there. Missing what? Missing person. Shy, last seen spring of 23. Probably. Wait, spring? Is that the last time you were seen outside? Because I'm pretty sure you've talked about being outside recently. Oh, there it is. There's a drop. Drop. There we go. I'll save that for later. I was hoping to find some food for her, but realistically I want to find this book. Oh. It wasn't spring. It was still summer. I only changed over the name in about. Oh, there it goes. In about what was it? January or February or some shit. I know I changed it over before April. The hell? Mate, I think you don't know how ladders work. Just an assumption here, though. There's some food. I'll take that with me. And that. Yeah, no, but I'm Australian, so, you know, it would be still Australian seasons. There we go. Because, like, I'm pretty sure that's not just, like, an American thing where they put it on milk cartons and shit. How the fuck do you forget about being Australian, Grim? You're like... Oh, jeez. Hey, this kind of looks like it's supposed to be a horde. Yeah, kind of. Maybe a horde. I kind of like this tree hedge line. I wouldn't mind doing that in one of my places. The only problem is I've done something like that before, and my trees get huge, and then nobody can have graphics anywhere near my building. Somebody just blew up. Turn off my light too. Angry pig. Come on, where are you? What? You're 100% Australian beef. It's concerning. I was going to make a joke, but it was going to get vulgar. And while I'm sure you would have appreciated it, Jesus Christ, that looks better. They have done some graphic stuff for sure. Like, you can actually, like, fully see the fangs and stuff on that. I also noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed this too, but when I was in there, it got darker. You see that happening? It's very, very subtle. If I keep looking at this hay bale and I move out here, you see it get brighter? They've got fucking differences between going inside and outside and going inside and behind something. I mean, they're putting the effort in, don't get me wrong. It's just like, I sort of wanted to explore this kind of stuff in the next alpha, not in this alpha. It's cool though. Like, I appreciate the detail. The fact that I noticed it is probably shows how much I fucking play this game. That looks like somewhere I have probably already been. If not right now, somewhere earlier. What the hell? Duct tape ready? I don't think I want to know where that was going, Grim. Somebody broke something. Hi. Oh, that sounded like a dog for a second. That's why I looked down. I'm like, holy shit. I don't really have to worry about getting hit and stuff like that. It's not like she's going to take that much damage. Make yourself stop talking before you get yourself in trouble. I don't know. I've been mostly pretty good. Most of the time. Now, when it's offline and I'm not recording and I might be in, like, Warzone, there is no censorship. There's all the dirties. You guys. Is it time to get groceries? Oh yeah. No, all good. Thank you for being here and hanging out. Tomorrow should be PUBG, so it should be a bit more shooting and a lot less of zombies. I'm hoping I don't miss it this time because I had 3 weeks of missing PUBG because I couldn't stream on those days. And then last week I only managed to make 2 hours because I was just so exhausted. So tonight, I'll probably, after I finish streaming, I'll probably just mostly go to bed and leave like my extra work and stuff like that till the morning. That way I can get some more rest. shy of saying bad things about people's mothers in Warzone. I haven't actually said anything about people's like mothers or family or any of that sort of stuff, actually. I don't know. I don't think you were playing in the match where I think I was playing with a few members and somebody like really went off. Like something about me being female really fucking triggered them really hard. And they just went off at me for ages. And that was one of those few times where like it was annoying because they just wouldn't stop and they wouldn't, like, we'd already killed them a while ago and they just wouldn't leave the game. So it's one of those ones where like you can't tell, do they have like teammates and shit. But yeah, that was one of those ones where it was like hard to kind of like keep my mouth to myself about like some of the things that was coming out of theirs. Pretty sure I've got to go over there. Pretty sure that is a dog. Those are dogs. You know, I was trying to make these dogs. By the way, what are they attacking? I was going to make these dog sounds a like horrific jump scare thing for me, but I don't think I could deal with the psychological damage that that would involve and like the additional years of therapy that I would require. I'm just glad that I'm up here because there's supposed to be 3 in here, I think. Supposed to be a few. You know, as much as I have parkour, I sometimes wish I didn't. Like, there's some matches where I'm just like, I'm doing something and I really wish I didn't have it. And then other times I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I've got parkour because I can get out of here. Oh, it's doing that dark thing again. Too far in. Hold up. What'd you say, Grim? It was, those dogs was going to break the wall, make their way to me. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking specifically, but that's obviously the plan. Whoa. I accidentally highlighted my chat. I took my mouse too far over. Hold up. Let me undo that. There we go. I moved my mouse over so quickly. I managed to click on my second screen's chat. So it kind of stopped me from shooting properly then. I should be able to sneak up along here. There's some angry zombies. Lots of zombies. You'll get to me. Don't you worry about it. All of yous will. Come on. You guys aren't even trying. I do want to know, do these ones blow up? No. Okay, so blue ones just disappear. So the red ones with the fire has the thing on, they do blow up. Good to know. I mean, if I have to crash test dummy this shit, I will. You know? Oh, shit. That's when you know I'm not with it. I'm like, oh, I'll just turn around and use this on the, on a solid fucking metal box. Jesus. I did have a coffee before this. I just probably should have had a bigger one. Parkour is good for going off the paths. It's just really useful. I know how much you love the skill, but the only times I like it is when I can jump over something to get away from something else that's attacking me. Beyond that, I don't have much like enjoyment for it. I get the point of it. And how we needed it. We needed to have parkour on this server because of the whole night feral sense thing. If it wasn't for that, I would not have invested in it until I maxed out my points like I did. How am I going? I'm going up. All right. I think whatever this is, what direction? That way? All right. Drop out. I probably should have looked down before I just decided to plop out a window. Because, you know, that's not quite what you do. I hear you. And you.
Monkey.
I love that. I love the whole, like, short video that's involved with that clip, too. You know, how it, like, basically, like, just, like, cuts through the whole thing. And every time he's near Monkey, he just says that.
Smashing.
I love Nigel Thornberry, by the way. I was trying to find like one that's a little bit better than that, but there's none around.